You don't look at all like Miranda.
No, I don't. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Doing great.
Fantastic.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you. It's a good Tuesday, actually. I'm even though, well, I won't go into my problems because I had forgotten all about my my vertigo. I have benign.
Vertigo.
Yeah, it's benign positional vertigo when the crystals in your ear fall out of place, and then you get that feeling like you've had too much to drink and the room's spinning, that sort of thing. Yeah,
Right.
that's exactly how it feels, but only when you tilt your head in a certain way. Today it was all day long, and it's the first time ever.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, it's treatable. I mean, there are some head movements which I haven't done yet. That will get the crystals back in place, and then you're good. So
It sounds very mystical.
it is very mystical. I know crystals, crystals
I
in
have
the ear.
never
And,
heard of this before.
yeah, you
I mean, I've heard of vertigo,
you-
obviously,
you
but
wave
I've
a
never
duck
heard
over-
of
yeah.
somebody. Duck.
wave a duck over your head 3 times and have to chant for a bit, and then it goes away. No.
Wow. Well, I hope you're okay, bud.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's and again, I don't want to make this show about me any more than I already have. It is something that when it first hit you and you're not aware that it exists,
Right.
makes you feel like you're done. I'm never going to be able to drive again. I'm never going to be able to do anything, And then once you learn about it, it's all right. It's not that bad.
Never experienced anything like that. Wow, that's crazy.
It's a lot more prevalent than you would think. Thanks, One to Live. Vertigo, a great movie.
So what brings that on? Is what starts that condition? If you don't mind me asking,
I don't really know. I don't even think they know.
Really?
All they know is that there are crystals in. You've got like 3 different panes of semicircles in your ear canal.
Okay.
And that is like your XYZ axis, and that's how your body knows where you're actually at.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are crystals at the base of all 3 of those stalks, and sometimes they can, if I guess if the fluid gets loose enough, then the crystals can escape and get into those tubes. Like when you're sleeping, they'll actually fall into the lower portion of the tubes, and then you have that feeling like you're out of balance because you literally are. Your body thinks you're out of balance, and therefore you are. So it's just like being drunk without any of the benefits of alcohol.
Yeah, it controls your equilibrium.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And it fools you because I'll get up, and the Mexican bat race, right? Where you take a shot of tequila, you run around the bat with your forehead. You never heard of that?
Bat race.
Oh man,
I've
yeah.
never heard of this.
Oh, it's awesome. You literally take a shot of tequila. You put your forehead on a bat. Bat's got to be on the ground. You have to spin around.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Yep.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
you take off, and of course, you're off.
Right.
Well, that's how it feels when it really hits you. You can get up,
Well,
and
it's like being on a cruise, right? Yeah, because your equilibrium
Yes.
just goes out of whack.
yeah, and a lot of people will get seasick because of it.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't happen to me, but a lot of people will. Let me get your title up there, David. Surely you feel naked over there. Should I put Miranda?
Please do.
Okay.
Juliet the Miranda.
Yeah, it's like I said, there are a lot more people that suffer with it than we realize. In fact, I would guess that most people don't even realize. If they get up and they're dizzy for a minute, and they may have a lesser form of it, it goes back in all good, then they're probably like, oh, okay, well, that was just a weird thing. Got up too fast, right?
So how debilitating is it? So are you like, when it happens to you, are you out of commission, or do you just have to take a couple minutes to recoup?
Yeah, you take a couple minutes, actually a few seconds, for the room to stop spinning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've already figured out what my Achilles heel is, and that is going down on my right side. If I like go underneath this desk to work on some wires or something,
Mhm.
if I go down on my right side and I do that, I know it's going to hit me. Then I just got to stop for a moment, wait for the spinning to stop, or at least it feels like your eyes are moving. Wait for that to go away, and then I'm good. Then I can work on it and You tend to move slower into those positions than you.
Oh, I would imagine. Yeah. I mean, you train yourself, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Wow.
I mean, we can almost live with anything.
Hard.
Yeah, when it comes to that. But it hadn't hit me in. Oh man, it's got to be almost a year now. So I'd almost forgotten about it.
So speaking of clubs, that puts you in the spinny club.
It puts me in the spinny club. Yes.
Right.
I'm in the non-drunk spin club.
And it's so not worth it. You don't even get the benefit.
I know. I can't cuss anybody out. I can't start fights with people bigger than me. I can't hit on women that would never. None of that good stuff.
Oh, Lord. That's awesome.
Oh, man. I can't black out. Oh, damn. It just never ends, man.
That's, you know what? I've heard of people having equilibrium problems and having some sense of that. You don't want to call it a disability, but that will fall over or will trip or will have issues with their balance based on that, right?
Yes.
That certain, what do you call it?
Klutz? No.
Do you call it like a bout, or what do you?
Yeah, you would call it a bout. Okay. You're having a bout of vertigo or oh shit. I know there's another word for that.
How often is it?
Well, it depends. I can actually bring it on. I can force it on if I wanted to. I know.
I don't think you want to.
No. It sucks. It's not. Well, because I'm used to it now. It's been about I don't know 4 or 5 years that I've had it.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Was there like something that triggered it that you think?
Nope.
Or
and
that's
funny.
Came on out of nowhere.
Just came out of nowhere. That's funny because Happy Eating said typically your viral infection comes from bacteria. I've been swimming lately, but yes, I have been swimming lately when I went on vacation. But not. It's never affected me in that way, right? I never have that sort of after swim swimmer's ear or any sort of ear problems whatsoever outside of that. Never had tubes in my ears when I was younger. No, nothing.
But it doesn't come from a viral infection or something that brings it on. It's just out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's just the crystals that get out of place. Now, I'm sure they probably have more explanation for it than that. I doubt very seriously that it's a viral infection or bacteria or anything like that. I think it's just. Oh wait, I'm reading Patty's here. Some disease cause. No, I have not. And the only thing I've been diagnosed with, Patty, is arthritis.
Schizophrenia? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no. The other person in here did. But I wasn't diagnosed. It was that other guy in here. No, that's the only thing I've ever been diagnosed with. My doctor just said, well, it's just benign positional vertigo if it comes and goes. And it's literally positional based, and so they just sent me on my way and said if it gets too bad, there are things we can do. There's some drugs that we can minimize the effects, that sort of thing. And I said, well, sign me up. No. Drugs? No. Drugs, you say, Doc? How do you pronounce that? Meniere disease? Meniere? I can't say as we're very well versed in the medical field. Cutting salt and alcohol helps tremendously. Well, you got half of it. I'm not cutting the alcohol. I do cut as much salt out of my diet as I possibly can, but not alcohol. No, sorry.
That's just wrong.
I'll find a chair. So what's new in your world? Let's stop talking about my ears. What's new in your world, David?
Actually have some possibly big news today. Actually emailed back and forth with Mr. Mark Cuban today, and it looks like he's going to be on the show.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So they have the season 11 of what is that? Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, yeah.
On ABC, and he's going to be on the show.
You guys going to pitch anything to Mark? You should. You should come up with something.
Exactly.
Mark, I invented this bottle that.
Hey, it looks like a ShamWow. It's not. Don't
It's
worry.
not. No. We settled out of court.
Yeah, Mark's a good guy.
Is he?
It seems to be. Yeah. Actually, oddly enough, I was in contact with his production company, and then all of a sudden, Mark just started, emailing me, and I'm like, okay, I've never had a billionaire emailing me before, so that's interesting. So,
Well, this is new.
this is new. Yeah. But he's a great guy, and they're going to start September 29th, and we're going to have him on sometime around the premiere of the show.
Oh, that'd be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, well, where will that be airing, David?
Right around the first weekend in October, I think.
No. Where? Why don't you tell the folks where?
The podcast, which is the Unwritable Rant.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Are you also going to videotape it?
Well, we're trying to determine, because he's done Skype interviews in the past, and we're trying to see if he can do it over Skype, and if he can, because he's done Skype interviews in the past. He does know, the other technologies like Zoom and the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can get him to do a Skype video interview, it would be awesome. And we're trying. But if not, at the very least, we're going to have audio.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dual duty, man. It's like never pass up that that opportunity, right?
I've, only talked to 100 airs in my life. So I have no idea.
Oh, you're talking to one right now, my friend.
I know. Look at this guy right here. Exactly.
100 air. I love that. You look like $100, honey. That's always a win. Sounds good, man.
Awesome. Hey, have a great night, and I'll be here in the chat.
Oh, right? Wonderful. Thanks, David. We'll talk to you soon.
Be good.
You too could be a guest on this show at any time. We're live every weeknight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you've got to do is hit that subscription button and ring that bell right now. Oh, and while you're at it, why not share this video? I'm sure my guests would appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you live.